Okay, hi everyone.
How's it going, guys?
I'm Daniel, creator of Open Water Swim, and I'm with.
My name is Joshua Flinn. I love this app. It's wonderful. I'm stoked to have it.
So Josh is an ambassador of the app, um, and he's an awesome general, or all around awesome dude. So we're gonna chat to him a little bit today about the app and about himself. He's also an amazing artist, and you can see some of his art on his body because he's a tattoo artist. So he's got lots of these awesome tattoos on him and on other people. And yeah. So welcome, Josh.
How's it going, guys?
So we just come back from swimming. By the way, we're on Oahu in Hawaii. So just in case you don't know where we are, this is where the app is made and tested by myself and by Josh. He does a lot of the testing for the app, making sure that it's behaving itself. So it's been really good having Josh on board as an ambassador.
Uh, Thanks, Danny. And he's the wizard behind it who makes all the corrections. And the app is wonderful. You should definitely get it. It tracks everything, calories, all that stuff, and keeps like a nice monthly track of all your swims. And I really enjoy the layout and the fact that I can just share it straight to Instagram to keep all my friends updated on my swims and stuff. So I highly recommend it.
Yeah, thanks, man. So so tell us a little bit about. So we're getting rained on a little bit. I know you're getting rained on more
It's
than I
all
am because
good.
I'm underneath.
I just got out of the water, so it
I'm
doesn't
underneath the
matter.
eave. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, we just went for about a mile and a quarter on a swim. So I'll be putting overlays on this, so you should be able to see everything that I'm talking about as we talk about it. But So yeah, Josh, tell us a little bit about yourself, a brief introduction about who you are
So,
and what makes you tick.
so I was born and raised in Hawaii on Oahu, and I've lived here for most of my life, except for 4 years. I went to school in Colorado. I've also lived in Lahaina. That's where I learned how to tattoo in 1998. I ended up moving there to learn how to tattoo because it was really difficult to get into the industry back then. Other than that, I've been tattooing 27 years. As a kid, my sisters were really big swimmers. I was a swimmer up until about 10, and then I had to choose a sport. So I chose soccer. I played goalie for 13 years. Um, and then once COVID hit, I got back into swimming like full time. But the fact that I grew up here in Hawaii, I've always been in the ocean, body surfing, you name it. It's just, I love the ocean. I love Hawaii. I love the people. I love the multiculturalism. It's really influenced me to become who I am today. And if you want to check out my artwork, you can look at my Instagram. It's Joshua Flinn at me.com, JOSHUAFLINN. And yeah, I really enjoy swimming. I swim practically every day before I go to work. I use Danny's wonderful app, and it helps to push me, a little further, which is great because I'll look at it and then I'll be like, why not? Just a little more. Other than that, love life, and that's about it.
Okay. So so you started swimming when COVID kind of hit.
Yeah,
So that's interesting. So for
like full
reference,
time.
that's about 4 or 5 years ago now.
But I've always been in the water my whole life, body surfing sandies and
Yeah. Okay.
surfing and
So
all
you're
that stuff.
definitely
But
a water person.
yeah,
But the swimming thing, because so for reference, Josh swims a lot more than I do. That's because I also do other stuff. I'm into wing foiling and running. And I kind of do more stuff, but he also swims a lot further. So your average swim is more like 2 miles or so.
usually.
Like
Yeah.
in a month, how many miles are you clocking in a month usually?
Probably around 50, I would say.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's
40,
almost 2
50,
miles a day. Oh, 40, 50. Yeah, okay.
around
So,
there, somewhere around
okay,
there.
yeah. All right, that's a lot. I think that's quite a long distance.
I mean, I'm not like crazy like some people out there. Some people are hammers that do like 3, 4 miles a day.
You do a lot, man. I think you're in the definitely top percentile of people that I've seen at least.
I just love the water, you know. It's
So
just,
yeah, but so what? I'm kind of curious why. Yeah, is you just love just being in the water for that long,
yeah,
or do you, or is it because you want to get fitter?
it's just more for mental clarity. You know, it's great cardio. I don't have to listen to anybody talk to me while I'm in the water. I get to see beautiful things
Okay,
and just respect for Mother Earth and the ocean, and
okay.
you know the fact that if you
So
get caught in some hairy situations, you just got to remain calm, and
yeah,
it just helps to remind me that, you know.
so it's not just fitness. It's kind of a, it's kind of like an essential like part of your life, almost like a
Absolutely,
religion.
absolutely.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I love being in the water. Um, I find swimming to be like, and I don't go as far as you, but I find it to be almost like a restorative thing. Whereas like running, if I do it too much, something things will start like giving out. Oh,
Right.
this is my dog, by the way. Here, Dutch. He's a good boy. Yeah, I find running to be like if I do it too much, like things will start hurting and I can't do it.
Right,
But
right.
swimming, I find it's almost like when I swim, I feel like I'm somehow health like not like healthier, like less worn out.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
almost
it's
like
because you're weightless in the
yeah,
water.
yeah. It's good for your back. Like my
Yeah.
I used swimming to fix my back. I only swam for like a year because I was running too much and I hurt my back.
Hmm.
And I had to just swim for like almost 2 years. And
Right,
then my
right,
back was
right,
right
right.
as rain after that.
It's funny you say that because I just went to the chiropractor and she did like a full X-ray on my back, and 'cause my back's really messed up from tattooing for
Yeah, because you're leaning,
27 years.
you're standing up a lot
No, I'm hunched over,
and you're
sitting
hunched over.
down
Oh,
for
you're
like,
sitting down and hunched
yeah,
over.
hunched over, all kinds of weird positions. But she said that if it wasn't for swimming, my body would be a mess.
Would be way worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of agree then it is a restore. It can be a restorative. I know there's competitive swimmers out there. They go about twice as fast as we
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah, yeah.
typically, and I don't think for those guys it's quite the same. Those guys are getting their heart rates way up,
Right, right, right.
150s and stuff like that. And I think for those guys it's probably not the same. But we're using it as a restorative kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? So tell us a little bit about the tattoo stuff and how you got into that. And
Well,
did you start out as an artist
I've always
generally
been an artist, like
since you were
since I was a kid,
okay?
and
What kind of stuff were you doing when you were a kid?
a
Just
lot of
drawing,
painting, ceramics, drawing,
like
and
drawing and with pencil, pen and ink kind of stuff.
more pen and ink, and then acrylic painting and stuff,
So
and
you
ceramics.
just love that.
Yeah, I just love art. It's in my blood. My grandma was
Okay.
into it. My
I'm
sibling,
also an artist, so we're on this. We're kind of on the same wavelength. Oh, so
right?
I should probably tell you guys how we met, which is I was coming in to swim and I had just built the app and I saw this guy with an Apple Watch on and I'm like, oh, uh, I made an app for swimming and this guy was right. You were right on board. You were
Yeah,
like,
100%. Yeah,
like,
check it out.
not only did he check it out, but he like, I think you paid for it or did I?
Yeah, yeah, but I
Yeah,
paid for it.
he's always been a good, like, good supporter, a good friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've
absolutely,
been really
absolutely.
like, and so at that point that's how we met on the beach and I told you about the app and then
Yeah,
you kind of got it and then you started giving me feedback and which is super useful and it's we've just been hanging out since then just
right.
yeah
Yeah, going on good swims,
but anyway so
swimming
go
around the mokes and all that
yeah
stuff.
that for me is like The moke swim, that tires me out the whole day, dude.
So unreal. So deep. I love it.
That is a good swim, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll throw that one up here so you guys can check out what the moke swim look like. That's a long swim, dude.
It's a good swim, man.
It doesn't feel tiring until like an hour later, and then you're like, I don't know what
When you
happened
gotta
now.
go back in. When you gotta go back in, you're like,
Back in the
what?
water?
Now I gotta go back in.
Oh yeah, God. Dude. Anyway, so go.
Yeah,
So you were kind of as a kid, you were always into art.
yeah,
When
always into art.
did you just stick with art the whole time, and then it just blended into tattoos, or how did it progress
Well, I
from
went
being
to
a kid?
as a kid, I was always into art, and then I went to college, got a bachelor's of fine arts, with
Oh,
an
you
emphasis
did.
in psychology and art history. And then I came back to Hawaii from Colorado, and it was either I became an art teacher or a tattoo artist.
Oh, that's
Those were
interesting.
kind of always in the back of my head. And I just ended up pursuing tattooing, which was really difficult back then. It was like 2 year long apprenticeship, doing all kinds of stuff, making needles, cleaning the shop, getting treated terribly. And, you got to stick with it. They want to make sure you're worthy of tattooing and, marking people forever and stuff like that. So, and
Is there an official like licensed way to become a tattoo artist, or is that just a kind of
well,
a
in the state of Hawaii back then was one of the only states that had a requirement that you get a license through the health department. So you take a test on bloodborne pathogens and
so you had to do
cross
that?
contamination and all that stuff. Yeah.
But the apprenticeship, was that so that the community would like let you do tattoos almost, or
Kind of. It was
okay,
it was really like, yeah, more of a hazing kind of thing, and
make
see
sure
if
you had
see
your
if you can handle it,
okay.
the
Do you
pressure and
still do
stuff.
that to new people
No, nowadays it's so much easier for
to
people to
come
get
in?
into it.
That seems like it's not a good thing if it's too easy to, because it's you're dealing with like
Well,
needles
you got
going in.
apprentices teaching apprentices, and then you watch how their bedside manners are. They're like cross touching things and stuff. It's
That's
like,
not good.
I mean, it just depends on who's mentoring you and stuff like that. But me personally, I've never apprenticed anybody because I went through a crazy hard one, and it would be hard for me to
To do that to somebody else.
to do that to somebody else. And
He's a good guy, Josh.
so,
You haven't figured that out yet.
but yeah, I think if people do apprentice these days, they should find somebody whose style they really like, and
Mm-hmm.
not take the easy route.
So
Be all in it, not for, I'm a tattoo artist, like
yeah,
how it's become these days. It's kind of ridiculous, like kind of like
I don't
this
know, man.
cool guy stuff, like
So
TV
I don't
shows and
have a
stuff.
single tattoo. I've often thought if I would get one, of course I know where I would get it, but it's just not a route that I've ever gone down. But I really love good tattoos. Like I love seeing them on people. In Hawaii, there's a very particular, almost like a, I'm gonna say not tribal, but like
It's
a
more Polynesian. It's a
Polynesian
fusion
style. But
of
actually,
Polynesian
of
cultures,
yours,
Polynesian inspired designs, a
yeah,
lot of it.
yeah, those are cool. So they're very like
Flowy, they accentuate the curves of the
design. They're
body
very
and
designed.
designed
Their
to fit the
designs
body.
more than drawing, more than like pictures or
Yeah, a lot of them are designs and
repetitive
patterns
patterns. Yeah,
that symbolize certain things and stuff, but they're usually drawn on to flow with the body and fit
and
the individual person. So a lot of times you draw it on with a Sharpie, the
so are
flow and
you
stuff.
kind of familiar with what all those symbols mean?
Yep, yep,
You are okay.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
And do you dig that kind of?
I mean, yeah, I love it, but I mean, it's I do more like contemporary. That's more of what it is
Yeah,
these days. It's like a fusion
it's a fusion.
of like Samoan, Marquesan, Maori,
Okay,
Tahitian,
interesting.
Tongan
All right.
style. It's like Hawaiian, all that stuff. So,
So the my favorite ones of yours are the ones that look like watercolors.
well, that's like, so I started doing
So
started
I'm going to
mix
show you a few of those on screen so you can see them.
I started mixing Polynesian with watercolor because I had never seen it done before.
So what
And
is the watercolor? That was already a thing before.
yeah, it's just kind of like the way you like blend colors and make it look kind of loose and runny and stuff like
It's
that.
incredible. Yeah.
So I just started mixing that with Polynesian because I hadn't seen anybody do it, and that's kind of like one of my little signature things. It's
Really
fun
good.
to mix, just a high contrast there, and
Hmm.
it tones it down so it seems like a lot of women like that style because it kind of tones down the heavy boldness of the black.
I just think it's very rare to see like patches of color in a tattoo that doesn't have an outline. Like just a patch without like a
Yeah,
without
I get what you're
a
saying.
hard outline. I feel
Right.
like it's something that I really don't see. But when I saw yours, that's the first time I think I'd ever seen it.
Hmm. Yeah, my coworker does a lot of really cool no outline color realism.
Yeah,
He's amazing. Yeah, he
yeah.
does great work.
So I really dig those watercolor ones, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Um,
Hear a little bit about you, Danny, your background.
so yeah, I'm an artist too.
Yeah,
So you've seen,
I've
I'll put
seen.
up some pictures so that you can check them out here. You guys know that I'm not just a coder. Yeah, uh, I built the app because I just love open water swimming. I know I don't get the mileage that you do, but I have always like done it. The reason I got the Apple Watch was because it was one of the first. It was before Garmin even would let you track open water swim.
Oh, really? I
Yeah, yeah,
didn't
they
know
were the
that.
first one, and it was never that good. But the fact that you could do anything at all was pretty cool.
Right, right,
So I
right.
got
Because
it.
it had never been
It
done
never been
before.
really been
Yeah.
done. Not really. Yeah. So when I got it, I was like, oh. And then I remember doing the first open water swims with the Apple Watch
Built
on
in, the
the
built-in,
built-in one when I was on vacation here.
and it's. I mean, it doesn't even compare to your app,
It's okay. You
my
know,
opinion.
Apple's got a lot of stuff that they work on, and they don't. They sometimes they just tack something together. They just do
Right,
the
right.
best
They
they
didn't
can.
fine tune it.
Yeah, they're not
They
out here
didn't
swimming.
comb
They
through it.
live in
Right, right,
California,
right.
and I don't know who at Apple built or builds or works on their open water swim app, but it doesn't seem like it's a swimmer. But if you're out there and you're listening to this and you did that app, let me know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are an open water swimmer. But when I came in, I was like, okay, this is something that I could do. You know, I could build this app. Let's see if there's one out there. So I looked on the App Store and I said, is there an app called Open Water Swim? And there wasn't. So I'm like, well, there's a no-brainer right there. So I just reserved that app name
Right, right,
and
right,
then I
right.
just built the app and
Yeah.
it was pretty there's a lot of stuff involved, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you know, to test the app is hard because testing an open water swim app means you got to swim a lot. Like at the beginning, I was swimming a lot,
Right,
and
right,
there were
right.
weird little things that would happen. Like if I tried to pause, the whole thing would just like implode, and it took me forever to figure out what was going on. So it was a long journey, but it's a pretty fun app. I like doing
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
man. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah. I think
that's my story. Yeah, I'm a kind of an all around. I do lots of different things,
right.
but I do paint a lot still.
That's
So
good, man.
yeah,
That's
so I think
good.
that's probably our connection. Really, is that we're both longtime artists. Really,
Yep. In the water.
in the water,
Yeah.
been in the water, man.
Gotta
Um,
love it.
yeah. So Josh is our ambassador for the app, and he's also so we're gonna put up all your tattoo information, like
Okay.
where to find you, your website, your
Sure.
Instagram, all that stuff on your profile, so we can look up your stuff. So, oh, that's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Actually, was did you ever combine like ocean stuff with your tattoos or your art?
Well, with my art, I do a lot of like ocean themed Polynesian pieces.
Yeah, because I would think that that would be like your almost like your niche if there was one. If
Yeah, I
you
do
had
tons of
ocean stuff.
ocean creatures. Yeah.
Oh, and your turtles are pretty cool with like the Polynesian motifs on
Right.
the shell, and then you
Manta rays, octopus,
sometimes you put
sharks.
some watercolor
all
in the
kinds of
background of those
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
Pretty good, dude.
Thanks, man.
All right. Well, anything anything you want to add or wrap up with? Or?
I highly recommend this app, like I said before. And if you don't have it and you
Yeah.
love the water, the open ocean swimming, definitely get it. It's
Yeah.
not it's super cheap if you really think about it. So
And we've got
yeah,
the friends thing now, so
yeah, you can.
you can make friends with your other swimmers that are around you, and like we swam together this morning, and it'll show that we
Did
did
the
it.
same route together and stuff.
Mhm.
And I mean, if you're really into that and you like to share, your workouts to Instagram and stuff, it's super user friendly.
Yeah.
You just go in the app and you just press that share button, and boom! I just shoot it into my story practically after every swim. With
You
just
do.
going into the app
Mhm.
on my phone. That way, my customers or anybody who follows me is interested in checking out my swims, and also sometimes I'll put up some photos of like turtles and sea creatures that I see,
Yeah,
because I
those are good.
usually will bring a GoPro with me on my swims as well, and
Mhm.
I'll put those up as well on my story too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's all around fun.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, Josh posts every swim pretty much on
Pretty
Instagram,
much,
and
yeah.
then I
To my story, I don't put it on my
on your story, and
page.
then
Yeah,
I will like reshare to my story
yeah,
at
yeah,
Open
yeah.
Water
I usually
Swim.
tag
Yeah,
tag the app because I love it so much.
yeah,
So.
yeah. So you'll always see his swims on my story, on the Open Water Swim stories. Um, so yeah, great.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
dude,
Thanks for watching.
yeah,
I hope you
and
guys enjoy this video, and
yeah, man,
thanks for having me, Danny. Appreciate you, man.
dude, thanks for being here. I think it's super nice, you know, for everyone to meet you because of course I already know you, but now everyone else knows you. So I hope you guys reach out to my boy Josh if you are interested in tattoo, of course. And
I hope you guys get this app and you'll
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I guarantee it.
And I think it's fun sitting and chatting. So maybe we should do it again.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right,
Right on,
brother.
guys. Aloha.
Guys, out. See you later.